This is Monique with Your Daily Sunshine. Okay, this is my video for if you're going on a trip. If you're going on a trip, number one, make a list. I start off with medicine. About a week or two out before we are about to leave on travel, I start to make sure that my father has all of his medicine. I do medicine 14 days at a time. I have 2 trays of 7. These are what he takes daily. So in the morning, I normally put that out for him and he'll take it. He takes medicine twice a day, and then he has the other 2 for his other pills. So I always bag that separately, and then that's in the I carry on the plane. So he always have his medicine. Then I start off. Sometimes he does his insulin because he is diabetic. We'll put the insulin out along with the daily pills. Then I also have my dad's a transplant patient. He'll be celebrating 6 years. Yay, in May. He'll be 6 years post-transplant in May. So I also have his medicine list. Then he has like other things. So think about the other things that your loved one may need. Like my dad, he has a hearing aid. So making sure I have the hearing aid, the batteries, and also they have like little filters. I call them windscreens. So I make sure I have the hearing aid stuff together. Then he has a CPAP. So just like I said before, make sure I have everything for the CPAP. Once I forget, I'm like, no, we're not forgetting this. So I check once, check twice, double check. So for the CPAP, I make sure I have the hose, the mask, the filters that go, because now he has one that has filters in it, and make sure I have the plug so I can plug it in. And then also now he has one where the tray comes out, so I'll make sure I have the tray inside, and make sure I have both pieces because it pulls apart when you put it in the bag. Then he's also a diabetic, so sometimes he's not always on board on taking his diabetic shoes, but make sure I pack the shoes because that's really the reason why he had the ulcers last year. Because what happens is they said you need like a bubble in your shoe in order for your toes to kind of like wiggle around and not like those pointed, like I guess I want to say like the Stacy Adams. They were, real pointed shoes like the black and white ones, but they need some wiggle room, just so your toe won't bump. Because when you're diabetic, sometimes you'll get neuropathy and you really can't feel. Because the whole time my dad had the ulcer, if he saw what it looked like, he should have been like, ah, but he didn't because of the neuropathy. But anyway, this is my list. Hopefully this will help you, and safe travels. This is Monique.